Alright, so yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get started here. For those who just joined the stream, this is Grand Finals. T-Way is coming in from winner's side, so Spank the Monkey has to beat him in 2 consecutive matches to take the tournament. T-Way here is on a sort of a Dimension Fusion Chaos deck with Bookateyus. Spank the Monkey is on a Gear-Freed Warrior deck with Blast of Chain and Smoke Grenade of the Thief and Trap Dust Shoot. So, I'm curious who you guys want to win. Press 1 in the chat if you want T-Way to win with his Dimension Fusion Chaos deck. Press 2 if you want Spank the Monkey to take it down with Gear-Freed Warriors. Alright, so let's see what his follow-up to Delinquent Duo is. Yeah, so, I mean, despite the duo, Spank the Monkey, you know, starting off with just a back row. You know, no nutty Smoke Grenade of the Thief or Trap Dust Shoot stuff going on there. Oh, he's just gonna card destruction. That's interesting. So yeah, Monkey had no monsters, and I guess the Smashing Ground is main deck, because that was something that I was curious about before. I was like, huh, what's with the Smashing Ground? But I guess he main decks that. So yeah, I mean, you know, card destruction discarded 4 spells of traps. Obviously, Spank the Monkey pretty likely to have, you know, some sort of monster by now. You know, like Gearfried the Iron Knight. Yeah, and now he's got No Mana Crossout. And T-Way, I believe, you know, he's definitely a fan of the Mimic level 1. He plays 3 of it. Like, how crazy is that? 3 Dark Mimic level 1s. Yeah, and then I'm just gonna Smoke Grenade and say, I'm gonna Confiscation you. So yeah, I mean, this is why, you know, I was saying before that, you know, I think Monkey really has, like, a lot of strong tools against this deck. Because when you're playing a combo deck, and you're up against, like, a ton of discard, that's really rough. Like, that is really rough. And I guess the last 2 cards are True Nade and Meta, so it's like, what is he gonna do with True Nade and Meta, right? Like, those cards just, you know, essentially do nothing. I mean, he can draw level 1 and try to go into Thousand Eyes and take the Gearfried. But, you know, that's about it, really. Yeah, and then he just goes Blast of Chain, kill your face down. Yeah, I mean, this deck, I mean, it really abuses Gearfried. Like, take a card in your hand, kill a card on the fields. It's not particularly fair. So yeah, so we'll see now what he gets. He's just getting another Gearfried. I guess he doesn't main deck Donzalug. Because to me, like, if I'm playing a ton of discard, you know what I want in my deck? I want Donzalug. Just make my opponent discard even more. Wow. That's a lot of damage. Alright, so yeah, that was... You know, yeah, we got to see, like, Delinquent Duo, Smoke Grenade, Blast with Shane. Spank the Monkey just ran him over. Yeah, so... It'll be interesting to see, you know, what T-Way sides in, because we definitely know from watching some of his other matches, you know, T-Way's got some good cards in his side deck. But yeah, I mean, game one, I think it's pretty hard for T-Way if Monkey has a good draw, because like you're just not gonna beat those like Delinquent Duo, Smoke Grenade kind of draws. So neither of them have faced each other in the tournament yet, but, you know, they've both been on stream. They might have been watching each other's matches, so I think to some extent they know what they're on, roughly speaking. Maybe not, like, specific card choices, but, like, I think they, you know, quote-unquote know what they're on. I mean, Spank the Monkey, I believe, I think he kind of, like, always runs this gear-free deck. I think that's kind of, like, the deck that he's known for. T-Way, I don't think he's, like, really been in the community as long. I don't think people are, like, very familiar with his deck and his playstyle. But obviously, now that he's in Grand Finals, people have had a lot of chances, to see his unique deck now. Yeah, you know, I kind of agree with that the card destruction, no, I mean, I think Clark makes a valid point about the card destruction. You know your opponent's hand was kind of weak. You could have saved it, right? I mean, you can just search Thunder Dragon and just pass. Like, that's a play that you're allowed to do. You don't have to just card destruction as soon as you have 2 Thunder Dragons. At least that's my opinion. So yeah, we see that Gear Freed Smoke Grenade combo again. You know, just very strong against this type of deck, right? I mean, because I mean we don't know what his hand is. Okay, I guess he's taking BLS. Maybe he'll type the rest of his hand in the chat. But like if he had something like Metamorphosis, for example, you could discard that, which would be pretty good. Obviously, having BLS gone for good, you know, that's something that, you know, you're gonna be glad to see. What's interesting, though, is that he Smoke Grenaded before attacking. Because, like, if this is a Dark Mimic level 1, I think you want your opponent to draw the card first before you Smoke Grenade. Although, I guess he's just going to attack a token. So, I mean, maybe... Oh, okay, he wants to Dust Shoot. So, yeah, so we'll get to see the rest of his hand now. Okay, or not. Come on, guys. You're on stream. Show your hands. Now the viewers don't know what it is. Spank the Monkey typed the rest of his hand in the chat. God damn it. We don't know what he has. Okay, book Demock Faith. Yeah, I mean, there's not a lot of good Faith targets right now. Yeah, the Mimic's gonna draw. See, you know, if I were me, I think Monkey made a slight mistake here. I would have just attacked the set monster. You know it's pretty likely to be Mimic. Then after that, you get to Smoke Grenade and Dust Shoot, which to me is better. Because now it's like there's one card that you don't know what it is. I mean, I guess by letting your opponent flip the Mimic, you do get to, I mean, potentially attack for 17. Yeah, here, you know, it looks like T-Way shotgunning that scapegoat early is paying off for him because, you know, the Wangu doesn't get to stop it. So yeah, he's just gonna, you know, basically use his book to draw an extra card here. And then, you know, now he has the decision of, you know, what the Wangu's gonna do. You know, the only target for Fate... Oh, no, he gets back Book of Moon. Okay. So, yeah, so he gets back Book of Moon. I mean, I feel like this is a pretty good spot for Monkey here, though, because, you know, he's got a Wangu in play. That stops Metamorphosis. You know, he's got a Gear Free that, you know, he can combo with Smoke Grenades and Blast with Chains if he draws them. I mean, T-Way, he does have Light in the Dark, but he already did get rid of his BLS, so, you know, worst case scenario, you just gotta be worried about Chaos Sorcerer. And, you know, T-Way, he still has the Dark Magician of Chaos in his hand. Oh, Azura Priest, that's pretty clutch. So now it's like T-Way has a decision, right? You know, what do I do about this Azura Priest? Okay, he's gonna Royal Decree. And then that's gonna get Solemned. Yeah, so yeah, we saw from one of the previous matches, you know, we know that tway93 that he really likes Royal Decree post side because you know, he's on a combo deck. He wants to make sure his combos go through. Alright, he's just going after the tokens. Yeah, games of Yu-Gi-Oh! Are always best of 3. This is Grand Finals. And keep in mind, it's double elimination, so Spank the Monkey, he has to beat T-Way twice in order to take the tournament. So, you know, I mean, if T-Way loses twice, you know, he can't say he got unlucky, right? Like, his opponent had to win 4 games. Yeah, unfortunately, he just doesn't really have any good Magician of Faith targets. Yeah, Scapegoat isn't going to do a whole lot of good when your opponent has, like, Wangu and Azura Priest. Yeah, I don't know how much Thunder Dragon's gonna help either. I mean, he's already got plenty of lights and darks on his grave, so that's not the issue. I mean, I guess if he had like a card destruction right now, that'd be pretty good. Or graceful. So, what happened here? Did Spank the Monkey just not attack his opponent? I was so confused. I thought for some reason T-Way was gonna like take a Wangu and a Gear Free, but it seems like he didn't. I don't know, what do I know? Yeah, so now he's just gonna try to Sork his way back into the game. Yeah, I guess that gets rid of this. I mean, you're probably not going to have a better spot to duo, so yeah, might as well just do it now. So yeah, I mean, I actually feel like after that big turn, I feel like T-Way is winning this game. Because, you know, he's still got 7,000 life points. Wow, and he had book for the... Oh, yeah, we knew he had book. Faith got it back, that's right. So yeah, and it's like, if Spank the Monkey can't, like, deal with this Chaos Sorcerer somehow, you know, it's like, he's gonna have a hard time. And it's like, you know, he's got Demock in his grave if he ever draws, like, Premature Burial or Call the Haunted. Yeah, I don't know, like, what happened there. Why the Wangu and Tiger didn't attack. I mean, I don't have the logs. I don't know if, like, I think maybe, like, Monkey just accidentally clicked end or something. Because, yeah, I was confused about that, too. I mean, it probably won't matter, because, like, Tway is just so far ahead in this game. Oh, and then, I guess Creature Swap is, like, maybe a side deck card as well. Or maybe he mains it, I'm not sure. I'm not, like, entirely familiar with, what some of Tway's choices are. Yeah, he's just gonna meta here again. I tell you, if Monkey had Solemn here for this meta, I feel like that would have been, like, really good. But I guess he just doesn't have it. Or maybe he doesn't want to use it yet. Yeah, so now this is... Okay, he's got the MST for the pre, though. That's really clutch. So yeah, he needs to draw out to the Senshi. I mean... I guess he can, like, Rhoda for Exiled, kill it that way. You know, he can't Snatch Steal it, so unfortunately that doesn't work. You can maybe, like, I don't know, Pot of Greed into something. But yeah, I guess we're going on to Game 3 here. I mean, the 3,500 damage didn't really matter, I guess, but yeah, I did think that was, like, kind of bizarre. So yeah, I mean, you know, Spank the Monkey, he gets to go first in Game 3. He knows that his opponent plays Realm Decree, so he gets prepared for that. You know, he obviously has, like, a decent chance of opening, you know, Gearfried the Iron Knight Smoke Grenade going first. He can Dust Shoot. Dust Shoot's really strong against, this kind of Chaos deck. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what else is in his side. Like, I've watched some of Spank the Monkey's duels, and I don't think I've seen, like, Kaiku the Ghost Destroyer yet. So, I don't know, maybe he's just not siding Kaiku. But I feel like Kaiku could be, like, pretty good, too. Because, like, you know, the main way that, like, the Aggro versus Chaos matchup works, or I guess I should say Warriors versus Chaos, is, like, it's kind of all about how many Chaos monsters you let them summon. Right, so if you don't let them summon any Chaos monsters all game, usually you'll win. If they summon two or more Chaos... If they summon two or more Chaos monsters, they're almost always going to win. And then if they get to summon one Chaos monster, then it's kind of like, it depends. Like, another side deck card that I like for this kind of deck is, like, Light of Intervention, too. Because you can go, like, Wangu, Light of Intervention... And then it's like they just can't really do anything. And like, you know, Tway, he's playing like a million flip effects. I think he plays like 3 Faith, 3 Mimic. Light Intervention stops all those. I don't know, that's just... And like he plays 3 Book of Moons. Light Intervention stops that. It's just one of my personal favorites. But I don't think he is woke about the Light of Intervention technology. So yeah, I mean this is a pretty weak start here from Spank the Monkey. Just send a Speller Trap in passing. And, you know, now Tway, he has the Thunder Dragon now, so he doesn't have to worry about, like, Delinquent Duo. Alright, so, you know, maybe Spank the Monkey will be able to do something. Like, the good thing about your opponent siding in Decrees is that, you know, like, okay, my, like, my Blade Knights and my Mystic Swordsmen, you know, those are probably going to go through. I don't need to really worry about any battle traps. So, that's kind of like the silver lining there. But yeah, I mean, here I guess he's just got a DD Warrior Lady. Yeah, I guess Tway is assuming that he's going to banish. Probably what I would do too, although he, you know, technically doesn't have to banish. He could just let the guard resolve. But, you know, banishing is good because, you know, it does a few things. One, okay, you know your opponent doesn't have a Dark in his grave. Two, if Tway ever Dimension Fusions, then Monkey gets back his DD Warrior Lady, which is definitely something that he, you know, is going to be happy about. And then, yeah, I guess Tway's, you know, just going to end-phase Goats before that Wangu comes down. Oh, I actually like this play. This is, like, one of my favorite plays against the Wangu deck, is you just Thousand Eyes before they play a monster. Because now, like, there's just, like, not a whole lot Spank the Monkey can do, because, like, you know, Wangu won't stop the 1,000 Eyes now that it's already on the field. He can, like, book or compulse it, but, like, that's, like, really about it. I mean, you can have exactly, like, Gear Free plus Blasted Chain. But, like, this play is actually really underrated against aggro. And, like, this is why I say that, like, control decks, like, if they play well, they can usually do pretty well against aggro, because, like, you just Goats 1,000 Eyes before the Wangu comes down, and it's just so hard for them to do anything. Yeah, I guess Smashing Ground would kill 1,000 Eyes. You're alright about that, Scully. But, I mean, most aggro decks don't play Smashing. But yeah, I guess Monkey plays like 1 or 2 or something. Although we don't know if he necessarily kept them in. I mean, I guess, no, game 2 we saw that he kept it in. So, yeah, I don't know if I like this Delinquent Duo here. Like, your opponent's got a 6-card hand. 2 of them are Thunder Dragons. I mean, yeah, you got rid of the Faith, I guess. I mean, it makes... If Tway draws a card destruction, it makes that a little worse. Yeah, there's the upstart. Huh. You're just gonna just run that dust shoot out there. Be like, yeah, I'll go ahead and dust shoot you. Why not? Yes, he's gonna chain decree, not too shocked to see that. Ooh, chain MST, that's a good one. This is a pretty good way to sort of force that decree. Huh. So we got Scapegoat, Thunder Dragon, Snatch Steal, Tribe Infecting Virus, and Chaos Sorcerer. And, you know, I'm not sure. Yeah, Sorcerer seems like a pretty good one to pick. Obviously, you're not going to send back Thunder Dragon. You know, and once the Thousand Eyes dies, then he's going to have a Light in the Dark, so the Sorcerer is definitely going to be live. But yeah, this Thousand Eyes is really doing work here. Because it's like, Spank the Monkey I don't think runs like a ton of outs. Like, I'm not sure exactly what his list is, but from what I've seen previously, it doesn't seem like he runs a ton of outs. Although, I mean, I guess, you know, if you're trying to, you know, be the optimist for Spank the Monkey, you can say, well, Spank the Monkey, he's got 10 cards. His opponent has, if you don't count the goat tokens, he's got 8. And, like, one of them's a Dead Thunder Dragon. So you could say, well, he's, like, kind of up 3 cards. But the problem is that, like, he's an aggro deck and he's just not pressuring his opponent at all. So I feel like, even though, despite the fact that Monkey is up, like, you know, a virtual 2 or 3 cards, you know, T-Way kind of has, like, the inevitability factor, right? Like, all he has to do is just sit there and draw a bunch more cards, and eventually he's just going to OTK somehow, right? I mean, I think that's just kind of the reality. And, you know, the longer you sit there, the more time you're giving T-Way to just draw another Royal Decree, right? You know, you don't want to see that. So, you know, based on the game state, you know, I want Spank the Monkey to win so that we can have, like, another set of Grands. But I feel like T-Way has, like, the more favorable position at the current time. Alright, so maybe this Ruda will get him out of the spot, though. Yeah, so he's just saying, I'm tired of this Thousand Eyes. Let's get rid of that. And then I think, you know, now we have a game again. But, you know, the problem still here is, you know, 3 lights, 1 dark. You know, T-Way, I mean, I don't know how many Chaos Monsters he plays, if it's 3 or 4, but regardless of the number, he's gonna draw them eventually. And all he has to do is just play him and, you know, just grind Monkey out. Okay, I guess since you're saying, yeah, I'll just make another one. Nice exiled force, buddy. I'm just gonna make another one. So yeah, I mean, we're kind of back in the same situation that we were in last turn, except, now he's... Spank the Monkey's used is only exiled for us, right? Card's limited to 1. And, I'm not sure if he plays pre or call. If he plays just 1 or both or neither. I don't think I've seen either of them in the prior matches. So he's gonna run out the breaker. And T-Way's not booking, which is interesting. So, it's, okay, he's just gonna pass. So yeah, let's see how this goes. I think Monkey has a plan here, but we'll have to see. Huh. Yeah, I guess I'm not really sure why Monkey did that, just letting his breaker get stolen and attack for 16. Alright, there's the infamous smoke grenade. I mean, unfortunately, smoke grenade doesn't deal with the Thousand Eyes, though. Wow, so I guess he's got Trap Infecting Virus, Scapegoat, Snatch Shield, Thunder Dragon, Magician of Faith, and Blackluster Soldier. DLS, probably the strongest one, though. So, that's one cast monster you won't have to worry about this game. Alright, he's gonna take the Thousand Eyes. Huh. So yeah, I mean, as we saw from that smoke grenade, you know, T-Way still has a lot of options here, right? You know, he can just snatch the Thousand Eyes back. That's one thing he can do. He can just, you know, try and kill some stuff. I mean, he can just, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I guess he's just comfortable with letting the Thousand Eyes stick around and, you know, gain him some life for a while. I mean, when your opponent's playing an aggro deck and giving you 1,000 life every turn, that's probably something that you're happy about. Yes, there goes Magician of Faith. You know. Yeah, that's all of them. He's got 2 banished, 1 in his grave. Okay, there's the decree. And, you know, spankthemonkey, he has an option to chain to this. But I guess he's just letting the decree go through. That's pretty rough for him. You know, T-Way's going up to 10,000. We know he's got some cards that can deal with this board. I mean, it's kind of interesting because, like, you know, spankthemonkey, he used his breaker kind of early on and it didn't really do a whole lot. And you kind of have to wonder, like, you know, what if he saved, like, the breaker for the decree? You know, maybe things would be different. Because now it's like, hold on, this isn't legal, this isn't legal. Someone tell him this isn't legal. God damn it. Hold on. So yeah, so for those who are maybe new to GOAT format, the reason why this doesn't work is because when you activate Scapegoat, you can't special summon for the rest of the turn. I mean, otherwise that'd be pretty broken if you could just go activate Scapegoat, activate meta, like, the same turn. I guess I'll tell Spank the Monkey too what happened in case he's confused. But yeah, back to the issues that matter. Skull, you're right. Spank the Monkey really does need to draw Mobius. Mobius would be sick. Because, like, you could just tribute the Thousand Eyes for Mobius. Get that, you know, Snatch Steal out of there. Kill the Decree. Kill, you know, the set card destruction or whatever. And then, like, flip Azura. Like, have Azura attack all the goats, then, like, attack for 42 or whatever. It'd be bonkers. And yeah, I mean, I guess we do know that Spank the Monkey has Mobius on his side because he used it against Delinquent. So yeah, now he gets to meta. And yeah, I mean, I guess T-Way's plan is to just sit here and just keep gaining life with Snatch Steal, which is admittedly a pretty good plan. You know, like I said earlier, like I said like 10 turns ago, like what T-Way really has is he has inevitability, right? Like, your board's locked up, he gets to gain life every turn. You know, his deck plays cards like, you know, Giant Trunade. But alright, let's see how this goes here. So, I mean, is he going to be able to kill both these Thousand Eyes in one turn? Yeah, I mean, I don't know how much this Dust Shoot's gonna help. Because, you know, the problem isn't what's in T-Way's hand, it's what's on his field. So yeah, some of those we already knew. Like, we already knew he had Snatch and Tribe. We already knew he had Thunder Dragon. The new cards are Torrential, Mimic, and Sorcerer. And of course, you know, now that the Decree's gone, the Torrential's live. And he's just going to keep sending back the Chaos Monsters. Not too surprising. Yeah, and you know, pro tip for all the kids at home, when you're playing Dashutsu, show them the card that you're sending back. Just makes people's lives easier. Yeah, it's like, seems like now, spankthemonkey is just even further behind than he was before. Because it's like, okay, the Snatch is gone, so your opponent doesn't get to gain 1,000 every turn, but now, like, you just lost your entire board. You know, so... Oh yeah, now the 1,000 eyes can start attacking, if you just tribute one for Thunder. So, yeah, I mean... You know what I mean? I guess on the bright side for spankthemonkey, okay, both the 1,000 eyes are gone, but, you know, he's down, whatever it is, he's down, you know, 5 cards to 4. And his opponent has so many life points. But I guess he has another Azura Priest. I mean, I guess T-Way could just torrential it. But yeah, that's a really good Azura Priest, right? Because it's gonna go plus somehow. Yeah, so I mean, now we're pretty much back to an even game. I mean, even-ish. I mean, the main difference is the life points. And, you know, like I said, you know, kind of like what Scully's talking about, you know, all he has to do is just draw a Chaos Monster, right? You know, he's got all the time in the world to draw it. You know, how many Azura hits even kills him? It's like a lot. Like, what's 11,000 divided by 1,700? Yeah, I guess seven Azura hits kills him. And I mean, 7 turns is a long time. So yeah, both these guys are pretty low on deck. Ooh, the good old Mystic Swordsman level 2. The classic. Oh man, and it killed the spy. So yeah, you know, Two-Way's playing Tribe. Monkey knew that he had Tribe, so, you know, that was a known factor. And yeah, I mean, oh man, he's got the 3rd Decree. Okay, but Monkey has the Solemn, so all the decrees are gone. Monkey gets to breathe a sigh of relief. All 3 World Decrees are gone. interesting. I mean, he knew, like, Spank the Monkey, he knew his opponent had Torrential. He saw it with Dust Shoot. So, that's an interesting decision there to summon that Azura Priest. I mean, I guess, like, oh, I'll just make him use it. You know, he's gotta use it eventually. You know, now I won't have to play around it for the rest of the game. I don't know. I mean, I guess if he has another monster, it's fine, because now you just get to summon the other monster and start it. Yeah, see, I don't get why he summoned Azura there, because he has no follow-up. Like, T-Way just got to Torrential, and... yeah, I mean... I think that is a pretty questionable decision there, to summon that Azura Priest. And I feel like he could really get punished for it. I mean, Spank the Monkey wrote down his hand. Yeah, he typed it in chat here. Somewhere. Yeah, you know, Torrential, Snatch, Tribe, Mimic, Thunder Dragon, Sorcerer. Yeah, I mean... yeah, I mean, you could just hit for 900 and pass. You could, like, hit for 900 and set Azura Priest. There's, like, a couple of different ways to do it. Yeah, now I think the game is kind of over, because Dark Magician of Chaos is a really good Yu-Gi-Oh card. And keep in mind here, this spot, you know, you have to target with Dark Magician of Chaos first, before Monkey gets to chain Torrential. By just shotgunning the Torrential, you give T-Way, you know, more info to make a decision with. I didn't even see what he got back, actually. Did he just, like, get back Graceful? I don't know, I guess. He got back something good. And yeah, it's like, Spank the Monkey, I think he knows that T-Way has Snatch Steal, right? So it's like, you know, his Wengu, you know, you don't want to get your Wengu snatched here. Oh man, and he's got Heavy Storm. Is that what he got back with D-Mock? I think it is, maybe. I don't know. I didn't see what he got back off D-Mock. Yeah, because he had the Dust for the Snatch, but since he heavied first... yeah, that's game. T-Way's your champion. I mean, I feel like T-Way played this last game pretty well. Just, like, he got really good value out of his Thousand Eyes Restricts.